Wow, from 1 million, roughly, it bounced around a little bit, dollars in volume. Theta. 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 There's no time for you to wait out on Theta. That's a Steven will murder that if he really wanted to do that song. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you. But look at this, man. 600, $500,000 in volume. I'm going back into October now of last year, whatever. There's 1 million, 1.7, 2 million, 800,000, 600,000. As we get closer to the end of the year, 1,800,000 again. Nice little pump here for whatever reason. November 30th, $115 million in volume. Back down. Hell, it was 300,000. December 15th. Getting to January, we start seeing it climbing volume, and then look at it now. 33 million, 12 million, 36 million, 33 again, that's the one I just showed. 41 million, 4 million, 3 million, 10, 5, 3. Right, so something's happening right now all of a sudden that's got people's attention with Theta. What is it, honestly? Is it just because they're going on mainnet? Is that the only reason? Because you're talking about an ERC20 token. I mean, for example, EOS. EOS got to really high levels. It did the mainnet thing. Nothing spectacular happened. It didn't go crazy all of a sudden. I mean, because just because of mainnet. So people are saying, well, yeah, but you get 5-to-1 Theta Fuel token, so it's like a free airdrop. Okay, that does make sense. But is that enough to push this thing from just 5 cents back in January, even in December? 4 cents, 4.5, 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents, 5 cents for nearly a month straight. People had a chance to buy Theta at 5 cents if you didn't already have it. I mean, we've already had ours, right? But I did see people posting, even in my Patreon, man, I'm buying some more just because it was so cheap with the rest of the market. And I mean, things up nearly 15 cents. 14, there it is, 15.1. It hit 15. It's not 14.6, I guess, at the moment. Where's it at? 14.6 at the moment. I'm sorry, forgot I wasn't sharing the screen with you, but it doesn't matter. So is Theta about to go, next level and stay that way? This thing was 160 on the coin market cap ranking. It recently got down to 40, which is awesome. It's now, let's go back to the main page. Theta is 30 something, I think. It's now 35. It is 35. It has just passed 0x and Zilliqa. Now, there's one, in circulating supply, it says there's 1 billion Theta tokens. And it's ranked 35. Many of the other coins above it, not including Holo has 133 billion tokens. Of course, they're only 0.001 in price, whereas Theta is 14 cents. But other coins above it are in the millions. They have millions of coins. Basic Attention Token, which is ranked 29, has 1.2 billion. Many others, again, above that even, are in the millions. 200 million, 17 million, 607 million. So I'm just saying that to give you an idea of some of the tokens that are out there, that are above it, with a lot of tokens out there. Now, granted, 1, 2, 3. Cardano's got 25 billion with a B, almost 26 billion circulating tokens. And it's ranked number 12. So, is there anything where XLM Stellar has 19 billion. It's ranked number 8. So the point is, there can be tokens out there where there's a lot of them, and they're still ranked higher. But this also goes to show you, it doesn't necessarily mean how many tokens are out there, because when these tokens had, come out with, there's only going to be, 300 million tokens or whatever it is. Oh, well, there's, that's a lot less than 10 billion, right? But for the same kind of money, you could buy, 10 of those other tokens in the millions, the million tokens. You could buy thousands, maybe tens of thousands of this other one that had 10 billion tokens, right? So I guess the circulating supply isn't quite as important as we once thought. Where these lower supplies, they're scarcity. Not necessarily, especially when they're fractionalized down, basically decimal point. So the main thing here is we have a coin that was ranked 160 and stayed over 100, 95, 90, 100, 105 for the longest time last year. I was doing videos talking about it when I was doing little updates. Oh, this one's at that. Oh, there's THETA again. It never really got real good. I think it got into the 80s at one point. Oh, that's cool. And then back to 100. This thing is plundering and pillaging its way up the chart, meaning down a number. From 160, 80, 50, 40, now 30, did I say 5? I think it was 36 a little earlier. It's now 35. Yeah, it's 35. Last time I checked, just very recently, Steven's, chatting with him, and Pete, Michelle Whitedove, friend in mine, Pete. Man, you see that thing? So the other thing, quite a number of people have been asking, Joe, Whitedove report, and I said, look, because the market's been beat up so bad, in recent times, and most of the people that want the report, not all, but most want crypto-related information, not necessarily the woo-woo or whatever. So I said, because the market's down, we all agreed, me, her, and Pete were like, maybe we think we should just hold off. And then all of a sudden, THETA starts moving over the last month, literally the last month. It was 1 month ago when we decided, let's just hold off. Let's wait for this market to recover. People will see it once again. Oh yeah, the crypto market, they do these cycles. Okay, they're feeling good again. Now let's listen to what she has to say, because here's mostly the reports full of crypto stuff. They might be interested, more so than, in the super bear market. So in the past month, people have been contacting her, me, everybody, like, report, what about THETA and the next report? You got anything? I'm like, well, and I tell them we're kind of holding off till the market really started to recover. And it hasn't, quote unquote, really started to recover. Even right now with these numbers. This little indicator I've been following, I just recently got my hands on. It's been pretty much the same number the last, what's today, Friday? So Tuesday, Wednesday? Last 4 days or so in a row, it moved half of a point. On a scale to 100, 0 to 100, it moved half of 1 point one day and then back to where it was, and it's been sitting there for the last few days. So again, from past history, that has told me, looking at how overbought the market was, a dump should be happening. A dump happened. 15-20% dump just happened, a few days ago, several days ago, Sunday and Monday. And then again, past history, not just because the past says it doesn't mean the future is going to hold true. But I looked at 2 years now, and like every freaking time it was that oversold or even close, it dumped and then dumped more. The only difference is sometimes it dumped within a few days and then, okay, get back in, it's going to rally up. A couple other times I saw it took like an entire month or so to really start going down, sideways, down, and just kept doing that. So I'm out of the market. I'm out of the trade. We did some nice profit with the last Bitcoin Cash move, but I got out and I'm still out. I could get right back in now and wait for this thing to go up. It'd probably be okay. But just that indicator's got me saying, I kind of want to hang on. Now, barring some kind of major announcement, I would expect, honestly, this thing to play out, the thing to go down. But you get some major announcement, the back exchange is going live, or ETF's approved. Oh, whoa. That could make this thing pump. Seriously. And there ain't no indicator or anything in the world that's going to tell you in advance that that's about to happen, right? So, truth be told, I'm out of the market with this trade. I got my HODL stash, but I'm out of the market. And I'm waiting to see what happens. Because, I think we're going to go a little lower. And I say little, meaning more than once a little lower again, possibly. Or just one big hit, honestly. Looking at the past history of this thing, it showed, again, over a few days, 2-3 days it's happened. Sometimes it took a month to happen. Who knows? So, I'm just looking at these coin market, these coins here. But again, we're pretty much sideways. This isn't up. This isn't down. Since the last dump, it's pretty much sideways. We had $155 Bitcoin Cash. It's, 133, 134, bouncing around. It went down to 131, whatever. It's just sideways. So anyways, point is right now, Theta is pillaging and plundering its way. Maybe it's because of the mainnet. Maybe it's not. Who knows? All I know is that that coin came out of nowhere. Nobody I followed, nothing I read showed this coin. It came, I'm going to give you a repeat of what happened. My friend Pete, who I helped do a crypto trade, like taught him or showed him or got him a coin he needed to get. He was struggling to figure out how to do it, so I helped him. And he's like, I'll pay you for your services, and he did. Again, I didn't know him that well at the time anyway, so yeah, he paid me for my services at the time. This would have been, I think, sometime in it would have been 2017, maybe third quarter 2017 or half the year, I don't know. And we'd stayed in contact, we'd email a little bit. All of a sudden, he sends me this email. Joe, you're not going to believe this. I know you're in the psychic woo-woo. He's like, you ever heard of this lady, Michelle Whitedove? I'm like, that name sounds familiar. He's like, she's been reading me for 7+ years now. About twice a year I get a reading. She's never, ever, ever missed a reading about me in my life. Even things that I just wrote off as complete nonsense, like that she got that one wrong. Boom, it happened. He's like, she's that good. One-on-one, I can vouch for her. The reason I'm contacting you right now, she has done something she's never done before. She was giving an acquaintance of ours a reading. And during the reading, she says to them, when we're done with this reading, do me a favor and call Pete and have him call me. Okay. So he goes, I never get her asking me to call her like that. I sign up to do my reading. She tells me when it's available, which is typically a month or two out. And then she calls me or whatever when it's time, and that's it. So I didn't know what she wanted. I call her back. She says, Pete, have you ever heard of one of these crypto coins called THETA? I've got to get some. You need to get some. Spirit told me this one's going to be amazing. It's going to be unbelievable. You have to get it. This one is going to make you rich. That's what I heard. This one will make you rich. He goes, I've not heard of that, but I know somebody, meaning me, who can help us figure this out. Let me contact him. So he contacts me. That's what the email's for. So I'm pretty perked up. Whoa, this is cool. I go research Whitedove. Oh my God, she's the psychic lady that won the TV show America's Top Psychic Challenge in 2007. I watched that show. I loved it. I was hoping they'd do more seasons, more episodes. And it was just like the one. And I'm watching, I'm like, oh, I remember her. She found the guy underground. Like, she walked right over to the guy, found a guy buried underground, that they put in a box with oxygen, Oh my God, she's the one that won the show? Pete, I will absolutely help you figure this coin out. I first time I'm hearing about it, just doing the research, it looks fantastic. The guy that one of the creators of YouTube is on their board of advisors. What they're trying to do, change the streaming content and honestly online delivery content. They're going to change the freaking world with it. Like the way of doing this is like advanced technology coming. I will find out how to get where they are, and I found them. I will not only help you get them, I will get her some. And he had mentioned she lives in Florida. Pete, I don't want to intrude, but ask them. I'm willing to do this. I will drive down there. I will bring them, her assistant, and her husband, a Nano S ledger to help them store these coins on. I'll do it for them. I'll show them how to do it. This is definitely an ally I want to have. And you know me in the woo-woo, I love it. And I can't believe you know this lady. Much less her asking for, she needs help doing something. I will hook you up. I'll take care of it. There'll be no charge on this, obviously. No, hell no. And let them know I'm going to probably throw them a bonus. Just for that information she gave us. I believe in what she said, and I'm going to throw them a bonus. So I went out, immediately got a bunch of THETA, helped Pete get his, grabbed a bunch for them, for Michelle Whitedove and them. Went on my way down there to meet him the first time meeting him. And they had like steak and lobster. Her husband was cooking up. Real nice people, I'm telling you. God, I love those people. And, and Pete, I include Pete on that. And just had a nice, wonderful time down there with them. Showed them some stuff. Showed them how to do transfers. Just basic stuff. Got them their Nano. Here you go. And that was it. And then a couple other times they wanted some more. So I was like, let me just do it for you, and I'll transfer it. My people that are close to me. I'm not just gonna do that for anybody. Honestly, I'd rather have someone else deal with their own stuff. I don't want to make a mistake for somebody else, Not that I made a mistake, but, transferring or anything. So that's how the story began. And to sit here and watch the crypto market go, which we got into that coin around 12.5 cents, I think was the 12.9, 12.5, somewhere around there. Got to 13.2, went back down to 11.9. I was buying both of those times. Went up to 18 cents. I think even got the 20s. I think I might have bought some at 18 and 20, just a little bit extra. I was setting a goal that I wanted to get some at certain part. I want to get a certain amount, and I finally reached the goal at that time. So I haven't bought any, honestly, in recent times. But she was adamant. She said, I heard Spirit actually, she said, I typically don't get prices or dates or times or anything. She goes, I heard that this coin would be thousands. And I'd go back, thousands of a percent? Nope, dollars. Hey, Whitedove, could it have been thousands of pennies? Because they're, no. And no. Okay, all right. She said, I heard dollars. All right. I won't ask again. And I stopped. I never asked again. That at some point, but she said it would be years. And she said and again, not to be, Spirit said, just what she's gathering was this would be maybe 5 years out by the time you see those kind of prices. So again, depending on what time frame, this 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 2022, maybe in that time frame she thought. The bottom line is, if over the next few years, since we've already got through 2017, 2018, now we're in 2019, we see Theta starting to get into the dollars, and then, oh my gosh, it's over $10 on a coin that was what? 12 cents, 5 cents, 18 cents. And now it's dollars and dollars and dollars. You're going to already be extremely happy. But if it can do that, why can't it go to tens of dollars? And then why can't it go to 100 or more? What if it's 10 years by the time it gets to that price of 1,000 or more? It's very possible. But if it gets into the tens of dollars before, and it's like, okay, we're in 2023 now, and this thing's worth $15. Oh, how many do I have again? Oh, how many do you have again? Oh, okay, you know what? Maybe I will cash out now. Don't need to wait another 10 years. Or, again, crypto speak, don't cash out of all of them. Always leave some behind in case the thing goes crazy higher than when you got out, which was already great. You at least have some more to then liquidate later. I did that with Dent, and it worked beautifully. So, anyways, just want to give you a quick chat about this. It looks great. And I guess that's it for now. Crypto speak anyways. A little crypto chat. And, one more thing. You heard Weir talk about it, the Bitcoin Ben crypto meetup. Just search for Wild West Crypto Show Blanco, Texas. BLANCO, Texas. The first choice on Google comes up. You can buy tickets for $20 per adult. I think it's 10 or 15 for kids. Let's see. Kids are 10, 6 to 14 years of age. Under 6 are free. It's supposed to be a pretty sizable event. I'm just going to say that. I'm absolutely coming. Barring some major disaster event that's stopping me from coming, I am coming. My guy Jean-Claude will be there. Dave will be there. I've had a few people ask Ben, hey, is any of the psychics, they're going to have like a booth or anything like for readings? And he said, I'll have to ask Joe. I was asking Sharon Michelle, and I don't know that she'll be able to make it, even though she's in Texas. They just have a lot of stuff to do on their house and that sort of thing. And Jared's dealing with stuff with that. And she goes, I don't know if we'll be able to make it. Okay. I'd asked Desiree, you think you can make it? And I hadn't heard back from her. So I don't know. Whitedove, I'll be honest, typically doesn't go to a place like that or any place like Outland to set up a booth. Or if she were to go, she'd go to hang out and just be part of the crypto hangout thing. But she's so busy with her readings and other things. I don't think she's coming. I'll be honest. I didn't really even kind of ask her. I just feel like I already know the answer because I know her now. I know what she's doing and how busy she stays. And that it's a crypto meetup is not her thing to go do readings. You know what I mean? So basically, maybe Desiree will come, and I'm not sure about that for those who were asking, because apparently quite a few people had asked Bitcoin Ben. He's then asked me, and I told him, hey, I'll look, and I'll check into it, but I haven't really gotten a response from the one and only one that could possibly go, which is Desiree. And I'm telling you, she's pretty good too, as a psychic. This little treasure hunt thing, you know, that stuff. I was asking her something the other day. What she sent me back, 0 chance that it was a coincidence. The probability of it happening was out of this world. And it was just something she sent me a picture of some cards she pulled. When she does her reading, she pulls cards. That blew my mind. And I don't want to get into what it was, but I'm just to let you know, she is legit. Too legit to quit. Hey, hey. So that's it. I super serial promise this time. Take care.